Anwar, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Anwar?
Where do I even start from?
Anywhere, wherever. Just start anywhere.
Okay, so my life, I've not had a smooth journey growing up. I was once a street child.
Really?
Yes.
Street child, how?
It's a very long story.
Tell us, we are here for you.
You had your parents and you decided that I want to be on the street, or your parents were not there for you?
Okay, so I grew up with my mom without knowing who my father was. Okay. So I think I got to meet my father 2 weeks my 25th birthday. That's when I got to. Yes, but the situation around house got me onto the streets, I think around 15 or 16.
The single parenting period?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my mother was in the village. I'd come to stay with my auntie, but things didn't go out well. And I also wasn't ready to go to the village because I was from a family that's 6 siblings. Nobody has been educated today. Even, I think, as at the time, no SHS. So I'd wanted to challenge myself. And I realized my mother was not in the position to do that for me. So when I came to Accra to stay with my auntie and things didn't work out, I had the option to go back to the village or stay on my own. There's a place at Central Region, Bedukrum, around Mankesin.
Oh. Okay, I know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So after GHS, there was this woman that lived in our house. Yes, she was selling sugarcane, so she enrolled me into it. And we started selling sugarcane. So out of the sugarcane, I was able to gather money, put myself to school. So I did Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, going to Form 4. And I realized that every vacation I would come and sell, but it got it as you go higher, the vacation days reduces. Mm-hmm. So now you don't have enough time to sell to get the money you want because I'm paying school fees and I'm also buying provisions for myself. So I think somewhere Form 3, third term, I met Mama Rita, Royal House Chapel, who decided to put me on Royal House Scholarship. Oh. Yes, so they helped me. And during university too, I was paying half, so I'll come and sell sugarcane, pay half to the church, and the church would pay the rest. And Mama Rita would always give me provision and all that. So I did that. So even my final year, I'd always come from university and come and sell sugarcane.
Let me ask you this. When you were selling the sugarcane, before you met Mama Rita, you said you were with your auntie. But
I'd moved, yes, from my auntie's place.
So when you moved, what were you staying?
Okay, so this is what happened. I think when I was staying with my auntie, got a time, school fees became a problem. So she wanted my mother to pay the school fees.
Okay.
And my mother didn't understand why she should do that because I'm serving them. Mm-hmm. And my mother didn't approach the situation well. She came to Accra, went to my auntie's husband's office to fight with him. So I think things became sour. And I was injected from the house. So I was asked to move.
Okay.
And as at that time, I think I was left with 3 months to complete, write BEC. Mm-hmm. And my mother came. And I didn't know how I would go back to the village. And any school would take me in 3 months to writing BEC. Mm. So I told my mother that we should go to my school. Perhaps maybe my headmaster will write a letter or something, that when I take it to the village, they would accept me in Form 3 to write. We went and my headmaster said, because I'm the head girl, as at that time I was the head girl, he wouldn't want the head girl not to complete school. So because of that, he agreed to take me in for the 3 months.
Okay.
After the time we were discussing, there was this nursery madam who was also there. And according to her, since I became the head girl, I always made sure that the children had water to drink. So when I was the head girl, when you come to school late, we divide you into 2. Some will fetch water for the nursery. They had a bucket, a barrel, with plenty cups. So a group of section will go and wash it, whilst the others will go and fetch water. I never knew she liked it. She never told me anything until the day we went there. She said, since I became the head, I always think about the kids. So because she would also want to take me in. So it even became a fight who to stay. Yes. So she took me in.
Wow.
And yes. So where we went, she was staying at Ablekuma. The house too, I think it was a compound house. So the sweeping was 1 week. And there was this woman who was never at home. And whenever it was her turn to sweep, the place was always open. The people there were always fighting with her. When I went in, I would wake up in the morning to sweep. So got a time, the roaster wasn't working again. And the lady noticed that now they don't fight her. So she inquired about it. They said, madam, not here, no. Or they are Calabia, Banton, no. Then she came to have a conversation with me that, she heard I'm here now and I've been doing the sweeping and all that. Will I be here for long? And I said, I have just 3 months. After I'll go to the village. And he said, she sells sugarcane.
So that's how the sugarcane part
Yes,
came in.
so if I complete school and I'm going to the village without going to do anything, she wouldn't mind taking me on to help her sell. So we came to Kaneshi. I completed school on Friday. We started sugarcane on Saturday. That day, I went 5 rounds, and it has never happened in that time before. A day that the most you can do is two rounds, like the pan. And I went 5 the first day. So they were amazed how I could quickly sell. So the following week, I went about 12 to 1, I was done. They said, hey, it doesn't happen like that, too. You have to roam across the whole day. Like, you close to 6. How can you close around this time? So I think people started taking notice of me. So the one who goes to Takrade to go and bring the sugarcane, I think was told about me.
Yeah.
And she called me and said, she's heard that I have a good luck. And whenever I go, I sell on time. And what do I want to become? Because I'm a very pretty girl. I can't sell the sugarcane for the rest of my... And I said, in my family, nobody has been to school to the highest level. I want to be the first, but there's no money. And I don't know who my father too is. My mother too is in the village doing petty trading. Sometimes you have to even send her before. I said, that's a good initiative. But if I want to sell for somebody on commission, I won't be able to save a lot. So she wouldn't mind. Whenever she go to the farm to bring the sugarcane, she will give me on credit to sell. Then after I'll pay her. So I should negotiate with the woman who brought me that because of my vision of where I want to be in life, she should give me that opportunity to sell for myself so that I wouldn't be taken on commission. Funny enough, they said it has never happened before. And somebody brings you, you serve the person till you are ready to go back to your village. But funny enough, when I spoke to the woman, she agreed to allow me be my own boss. So after selling for 1 week, I was my own.
That's like you not selling at all.
I know.
Yeah, so now I'm selling for myself. I don't do account to anybody. So after the whole week, I'll calculate the money I got, pay the one who bought the sugarcane, and the rest is mine. So that is how come I was able to.
Do you remember how much money you were making?
Yes.
How much?
Around that time, I was getting 400 cedis a week. Now I think it's
40 cities.
Yes, 40.
Now
And it was a big money.
Yeah.
That's
So by the time my result, I think I've gathered 15,000 around that time. Now 1,500. And my education, everything was 700 cedis. So I was even left with 800. And there was this woman at Abusokan who does. I was selling at Abusokan.
Okay.
So they do the susu. So they have some small books. So every week, Monday, I'll go and do account to her, and she record every amount. So it was through her that I was able to save. And amazingly, something happened. I think the first day that I came to sell the sugarcane with the lady, I was expecting after everything, we'll go to a room and go and sleep. I realized this woman was going to bring fridge box. She came on the main compound. She came to put it down and brought one small cloth. He said I should come and sleep. I said that we are poor, but I've never slept outside before. He said, the reason why she doesn't come home is that from Kaneshi to Ablikuma, as at that time, they hadn't constructed the road, so there was a lot of traffic. And because of that, she can't rent 2 places since she has rented, so she sleeps outside. And apparently, all the people that sell sugarcane, they are from different places, they're also sleeping out. And whilst I was complaining, some people are already snoring.
So you had to sleep on the cardboard? How long did you sleep on the cardboard for?
So for about 3 years.
Huh?
Oh.
For about 3 years. Before somebody moved from there, it was a self-com. So
they can accommodate all of you.
It was a self-contained. The landlady has given the rooms inside out to different tenants. And she has rented the compound to the sugarcane sellers. So
even that you're paying for?
Yes. So our leader, the one who goes to bring the sugarcane, was paying for the compound for we the workers. And I woke up in the morning, I was shivering, the dew, I was wet. I'm like, hey. She said I should pick the dress, pomade, everything. We are going to bath. We went to public bathhouse. When you go, you have to wash whatever you are wearing and dress there. When you come there, you come and dry your thing on your sugarcane. So everybody has their own. So you dry, you dry it on it, or sometimes on the wall. Sometimes it falls into the gutter, so on your sugar cane. So you put the pants first, your towel, sponge, then your dress on it. By the time you come back from
It's dry.
Yeah, it's dry. Then you pick. So I was doing public toilet, public bathroom, everything for like almost 9 to 10 years. So it got to a time, I think someone moved from the house, so there was one empty room, and the landlady decided that those of us sleeping on the compound, if you want the room, we can come in, but we'll pay on individual basis. So I think the first one was 7 cedis every month, then she increased it to 10 cedis. So every month, everybody was paying. So most of us moved our things to the room. And because of that, the space left was very small. There was no lights there. I think there was no lights there and no fan too.
And how old were you?
After the time I went to the show, I was 15, 16. I was there till 25.
Wow.
Wow.